Section with Next Podcast, Sunday Night Live. We in the building, 434 Southside VA in the building, y'all. I got my check. I got my real cats in the building. It's the R in the building, 804 in the building, Cap City in the building, Big No old stand up.
Sure.
Welcome to the podcast, y'all.
Appreciate it, sir.
Hey, we got some good conversation going on. Like I was saying, hey, what y'all think about? I mean, we don't say what y'all think about it, but today's rap. You know what I mean? Today's rap. Y'all talk about the Boss nightclub and all that shit, so y'all know what rap is.
For a fact.
Right. So what y'all think about today's rap? What's up with that, though?
Man, like.
But you said, like you said, everybody got their lane.
Yeah, everybody got a lane.
Right.
So to me, like, I'm not one of them people, like, I can make the most, lyrical, boom bap, type rap, stuff that sound like stuff from back in the day, but I'm the type person, like, to each his own, you know? Like, somebody making drill, somebody make boom bap, somebody make trap, whatever your lane is, like I said earlier, I just listen for like authenticity, and that's not to encourage nobody to do anything crazy to try to live out their lyrics, but I like all types of music.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
I'm 50 plus, and I like all music. I like drill music.
Yeah.
I like music. If like you said, authenticity. If you talking that shit, I fuck with you.
Yeah,
sure.
You know, and like you said, it's just you talking that shit. You feel it. You feel it when it just hit different when people.
Cause I got old cats that say, "Hey, I don't listen to the new music." Nah, cause you got cats, man. Cause the producers now are crazy. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. The producers are crazy.
And we ain't going snacks. We had whack niggas that we was listening to in the 90s too.
Exactly. Yeah, to me, that's like one of the craziest things.
It's always
when I hear people like, "Oh man, I need music like this, cause this music now is like this." I'm like, bro, it's the same shit. It's just in a different language.
Different time, different language.
Different beat.
Yeah.
But it's always been good. It's always been bad.
That's right. You got some good music, got bad music.
I got that on. I preference to say now, like I don't even say a song whack or trash. I be like, the joint just ain't for me.
Ain't for me. Ain't my style.
You know what I mean?
Who was some of the artists that inspired you though coming up?
Me, I'm a goddamn. I'm a big Jay-Z fan.
Yeah.
Big, Beanie Siegel, Yo Gotti.
State Property.
Yeah, I was listening to State Property like 3 days ago. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's right. That's right.
Just people that was raw, like again, like I don't like I said, I ain't trying to tell nobody to go out here and do nothing for your lyrics to, be authentic, but like I don't just listen to music just for music. Like I gotta relate to that joint. I gotta feel like you being honest. Don't get it twisted. Like everybody I listen to not on street shit. Like I can listen to J. Cole, cause he being himself. Like I can ride around all day listening to Drake because I feel like, and that's where I always tell people like. They say everything is about kill, murder, this, that, and the third, and that's what's winning right now. But how is that winning when the biggest artist in the whole nation is a pretty boy telling you guys that I like Kiki? Like he the most winningest nigga you can find in this bitch right there. So
big flip.
You really can't say that shit is winning.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Artists aren't on that. Like
a lot of big artists not on that.
Drake, Kendrick,
Kendrick. Like, and they the biggest, bro. Them the niggas, they the names with the Grammy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. Like, they, you know what I mean? They ain't talking about the drill niggas when the Grammy come up. You don't see the drill niggas, and I want to see y'all drill niggas, because at the end of the day, I've been here.
That's right.
So it's some of them niggas I relate to.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just gotta feel authentic about this shit. Like, I don't want to hear, like, the moment I feel like you lying, like, I don't really care how talented you is. Like, to be honest, I don't give a damn if you're the most creative nigga in the world, bro. Like, if you lying, I don't, like, I feel like this, bro. Nobody likes when somebody lies to them in their face. So why do I want to hear somebody lie to me for 4 minutes? Because the beat good.
Right.
So like, like coming up, like I said, I'm a big Jay-Z fan, big Yo Gotti, like that type of Gucci. Like I'm well versed, like you know what I mean. I listen to, like I say, music. Like I love Master. I was on that P hard. I was on that Hot Boy hard. Like I was on that 3-6 hard. You know what I mean. But at the same time, like I was a super big Rockefeller genre. So that's why, like, when it comes to me, people could be like, my music's so versatile. Cause like at the end of the day, I'm trapped out as a motherfucker. But at the same time, like I look up to like the real greats when it comes to the lyricists too.
Artistry.
You know, so
that's right.
That's the thing. Like even me, like you know, before I moved to Virginia, like I love like E40 because I was from the Bay.
The Bay, that's right.
It's just it's independent, like movement.
Shout out E40.
You know what I mean? That don't mean I'm a rap like him, but I can definitely admire. I admire like his moves and the way he moved and just everything about his whole thing, how he puts it together. But then I moved to Virginia, so.
So how old were you?
I'm about to, like 13.
Okay, so you knew.
Oh yeah. Nah. So I grew up.
Okay.
Man, like you said, the same people, but like Wu-Tang, you know, of course Rockefeller, but I think like my biggest two that I liked a lot was like Tupac and Nas. Like I just like people who I felt like they was telling a story and they was conscious, but they was also cool. Like, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you
I like Jay-Z a lot.
But let me ask you this though. Look, so when Tupac died, you was on the West?
Nah, I was living out here then.
But you still had a hell of a connection to the West.
Yeah, man, I had my whole wall was full of cutout pictures of Tupac.
So what was your feeling on the East West Coast situation?
Man, that was crazy to me. Like that was crazy it was just crazy to me because I was probably more so like I like Tupac. It wasn't like I was picking sides. I ain't know neither one of them. Like,
I was picking sides.
Man, you know, this is a crazy thing. I love Tupac, but the day I remember CD, and I remember like my mom took me to go get Biggie's Life After Death. Like I remember like waiting outside as a kid, just the way people wait outside for Jordans now. Yep. We used to wait outside for music to drop.
For music?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's say that shit again now. Relax. Say it again.
We used to wait in line. You couldn't get on your phone and download it. We would stand outside in the rain, the cold, wherever. I remember like one time when I was in high school, one of Nas albums dropped, and we used to have a Peaches Records or something on West Broad Street. And the whole parking lot was full of people. It was like a party, you know what I mean? It was a whole parking lot full of people waiting for midnight for an album. And it was, you know, it's one of them things we'll never see again. You might see it for like clothes and Black Friday sales, but I don't think people can know the feeling of what it felt like. You know, it was a whole parking lot full of people waiting to just hear somebody's words, you know?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, but like,
crazy.
I gotta stop in because like just y'all speaking on that, right? It just put something in my mind, like how we talk about music inciting violence or whatever, right? That Pac and Biggie shit in the 90s, like I remember like literally like my cousins like that was Pac fans, like, and I was a die-hard Biggie fan. Like I didn't listen to Pac till I was like 16. Like I'm talking about when I used to freestyle and niggas used to drop, you know, back in the day niggas had an exercise where they'll drop names or drop words and you had to freestyle out. And when niggas said Pac, I would go at them like I was goddamn Biggie first cousin. Like I'd say some shit like I spit on his grave, rest in peace, I'm sorry I said that, but then like that's how much in tune I was with who I fuck with. I fuck with Biggie and Jake. And so I really looked at that shit. But I mean, that's me. Noah will tell you that anyway. Like, I'm gonna draw a line. Like,
hey, look.
It's either I'm fucking with you or I ain't. You know what I mean? Ain't no goddamn.
Because you talk that shit, you know what I mean? But I was one-sided too.
Yeah.
Because when after Pop got killed, or before and after, shout out to my man King Tut. We was
King Tut.
Yeah, we was on the road with Biggie and Junior Mafia.
Okay.
So I was with Biggie when after Tupac had killed.
Man.
In the room,
I still like, I ain't even gonna lie, like, I always tell people like, cause I look at music so different now, and wising up, I tell people like, yo, Pac might have had one of the biggest impacts of him, but lyrically, he wasn't even, in my opinion, he wasn't even on big level.
No.
Nah, he was a totally different type of artist.
Right. He was totally.
I like Tupac.
No, Pac was that nigga. Don't get
I felt him.
I grew up, man. I grew up, man. They both died. It was like, okay, I can like Pac. That's really what happened. They both died. Then I was like, okay, I can listen to him and see what he got. But like dead ass, like, you know what I mean? I ain't even listen to Pac like till I was like 13, 14.
Hey, Tut and I got together like in 94, 93, something like that. Okay. So we played that shit, but I was bad boy for life.
Yeah,
I was bad boy.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Every joint to come out, I
So, and then as I got older, I was like, damn, man, I ain't getting popped no bird.
Yeah, bro. That's how you feel. I feel it.
Yeah.
Right. Then I was like 13, 14, listening to like All Eyes on Me for the first time.
Yep.
Like, oh, this nigga was raw.
I'm 40-some years old listening to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you just
I ain't giving no bird. Because I'm East Coast, man.
Yeah, I like you,
I'm a
bro.
bad boy,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
You know what I mean?
I'm that
I was a
type
bad boy. I was with Biggie. When he talked about them cheese, egg, Welch's grape, and all that shit, he had boxes piled up. I'm in the room with him, you know what I mean? And we breaking bread, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm seeing him, you know, we go to shows together. But man,
and that's like again, like going back to what I was talking about, like the authenticity. Like not saying Pac was fake, but like everything Biggie talked about, like it's documents on that.
Yeah.
Bro really was out that bitch, like you know what I'm saying, like, and that's just me as a fan. I'm gonna draw to that person. I don't care how much impact you got. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna draw to the person where I can look at this nigga ass. I know he was exactly who he said he was. He was a stick-up kid. He ain't getting no money for real. Like he was a stick-up kid. Like.
Oh, not to cut your wisdom, but since we on hip hop beefs, what side did you lean towards when it was in the Nas Jay-Z era and that takeover?
I was Jay.
I would say
I had my little nigga Herb. My little nigga Herb Ruffin. That's all he. I'm the rock, bitch. He was Jay.
You know what's crazy? I didn't have no side. I didn't have no side, but I was surprised that people thought Nas won. Like when I listened to them back in the day, I'm like, really? I like both. Really? You know what I mean? I like, man, because when Blueprint dropped, man, Jay-Z leveled the rap game, and then Nas came out with his joint. Oh, I think it was Stillmatic, but I don't know
it won't
how it won. You know what I mean? But
it won't Blueprint.
even, you know what I mean, in reverse. Now this is the thing I want to say. Like,
I think they more so did it in like Ether versus Takeover type of.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like Jay,
right.
I'm the type now, you know, as I got older and matured, I measure, this is just me personally, I don't even look at the music, I look at like people. Like when I see somebody that can make other people successful, to me that's a boss. Like I don't want to hear.
Put the kettle on.
You feel me? I don't want to hear no.
I want to put VA Fonz on. I want to put BT
Bro, I don't want to
on.
hear
Put Michael on.
how you a boss and believe in like this like conscious shit or this and that, and you the only one that's successful around you. That show me who you really are. And Jay-Z, you know, people don't want to like would never label Jay-Z as being conscious.
That's right.
But look at how like in time, me as a man evolved. I'm like, this man Jay-Z done made so many other people rich. He done helped so many people. He just, and all he's really doing, he rapped his story. So he don't talk about this shit. You feel me? He don't talk about, I believe in it. He's showing you.
Yeah.
And that's I can't do nothing with having utmost respect. Like
you can go to the documents and see Jay-Z. Like again, like that's again why like if you put the Nas in the same thing I said about Pac. Like, I look at Nas like he was a hell of a poet. He's a hell of an artist. He's from the hood, and he wrote what he saw. I look at Jay like he wrote what he lived. I know as a person, as a personal artist, right? Like in high school and shit, like it was about punchlines. Like I say some shit like, man, I'll shoot you and put a hole in you the size of a Hummer can ride through it. Like, but it was before a nigga really knew himself.
That's right.
When a nigga got like 18, 19, and I had an old head pull up on me like, yo, you wanna rap like these niggas, and you don't even realize, bro, like these niggas rapping about your life. Like you really out here. Like once you got down tap into yourself, like what you was talking about earlier, like we really know ourselves. Once I really knew myself, it's 10 times harder to say, I'm gonna make a song and this shit has to have a direct reflection of my life. That's when you take to a certain, you put in a window, you put in a box on the creativities. Like when you don't have that type of creed on you where you can only talk about your life, you can say whatever. You can be the most creative, the most lyrical, the most wild with bars. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have those limitations by your own heart. Like I really go in the booth and be like, bro, like, okay, if this is what the song about, I need to find a date, or I need to find a time, or I need to find a time where I felt this. And that's what I'm gonna rap about. If I can't find that, then I don't want to be on the song. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between, you know, in my personal opinion, I don't know the man like, you know, from Adam, but that's the difference between Nas and Jay. Like, I broke that shit down to my cousin, Long Love Poopoo. Like, I had told him one day, cause he used to be like, bro, you be on that nigga dick like this, and I'm like, cuz, this nigga's the only street nigga where he had a club single and the whole song was rapped about him making an office deal.
Who was that?
Brush Your Shoulders, Jay-Z.
Okay, yeah.
Like, the whole song is about him making a fucking office deal.
Yeah.
And he got street niggas in that bitch brushing their fucking shoulders. Like, he only talked about what the fuck he did. He never talked about what he seen out the window. Like, he told me what he did. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like he always evolve and he always go through times, because he always telling you like his experience on that situation.
And that's the thing, like, man, rap, and we're witnessing it now, rap, it's not an age thing. As long as you speaking from your point of view and your experience, there's somebody who can relate to it. There might be, you know, me and him is not kids, we can't be. And people, I remember one time when I was like, I wasn't no older than 23, 24, somebody pulled me to the side and was like, man, you know it's time for you to start rapping now, right? And I listened to him and then I was like, oh, okay. It would have been time to stop rapping at 23 if I'm trying to be a 16-year-old. You feel me? And that's the thing, we witnessing it. Some of these guys in Wu-Tang might be close to 60. So it's like, it's always space for people when you being yourself. That's the point I want to make. It's always a lane for you when you being you. It's only overcrowded when you look at what the next man is doing. Yeah, and want it, and you feel like, oh man, he ain't that, I'm that. And it's like, nah, bro, if you just stay you, it's all good. Like, I don't never worry about that. Like, just stay in my lane.
Yeah, cause it's a authentic man sport. At any age, like I just told my cousin yesterday, and I was like, bro, like she was like, shout out to Key Money. He a young producer coming up in Richmond. She was like, cuz, you need to get a Key Money job. I was like, dude, sweet as hell, but he on that drill shit. I said, bro, I'm not in competition with Kai. I'm not in competition with Rio, Free Rio. Like, them niggas the young niggas. I want them niggas to be the young niggas in Richmond.
That's right.
I'm gonna be my 37-year-old ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you what I'm on. Everybody got a lane if you just be you.
Yes, that's me. To my question, because I was gonna ask you who were some of the Richmond artists that you listen to. You know, and I was gonna ask you because you told me who your inspiration was. I was gonna ask who do you listen to today, mainstream, but also as far as independent. I don't even say local.
I say local first, but they're the most important anyway. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I ain't gonna lie, like I just said, Free Rio. Rio, in my opinion, like from the young niggas in my city, like he the one. You know what I mean? I don't even know bro. Like I don't know bro like that. You know what I'm saying? But Ball out Rio, like he really that. But I do know he really that. Like he ain't a money though. But my artist I had this one of my cousins, my blood cousin, Poopoo. Like I'm still listening to his shit. Like it's plenty of people in the city that I listen to for real. Street Religious Fry, free my nigga Fry. Monty Too Real, free my nigga Monty. Like them my twins, them my dogs, you know what I'm saying? Hollywood Dutch, I'm listening to him, you know what I'm saying? my people, my goddamn right hand, boatman Tone. You know what I mean? Like I listen to people like I can relate to, and I know for a fact in that line. Mainstream, I'm listening to. It's like my playlist be crazy. Like for one nigga that I'm listening to right now that I really fuck with one of probably the hottest is ESTG.
I knew that's what you was about to say. I could have said it for you.
That's my nigga. Like bro, I ain't like bro. Understand me? Like that's how when I first came home. That's how I felt about Gates. Like Gates understand me. Like EST, like I don't even gotta know him, but I know he's seen the same shit I seen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to DJ Big Rice. EST was with him last night. It was in Raleigh last night.
Okay.
Shout out to my man Big Rice.
Shout out
Big Rice.
Always Big Rice.
Yeah.
DJ Big Rice.
Yep.
Hometown hero.
That's right. He from the folk. Big Rice.
Okay.
Shout out to Cocaine Valley. Yep.
Oh yeah. I know, bro.
This is town.
I know, bro. Goddamn uncle, like me and bro Uncle Ozzy.
Okay.
That's my dog. Like,
Okay.
I met bro. Like that little young nigga he be on this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He taking a break right now.
Okay.
He gonna be out in a minute.
Okay.
So shout out to Cocaine Valley.
Yeah, free that man. Yeah.
Alberta, shout out.
Free
Big Coat.
You already know.
Hey man, I'm glad you.
That's crazy, man. You said that. And this why I thought we was going to Southfield. So when we was talking outside,
Yeah.
he was like Lawrenceville, like the whole time, like anytime somebody say Southfield, I automatically think Ozzy. You know what I'm saying? Like in Cocaine Man, that's Cocaine Man uncle.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my dog. Like you know what I mean? That nigga ain't nothing but the truth.
Shout out the whole Triple G.
Triple G, that's right. Bandana. Yeah, bandana.
LVZ without LV.
That's right. LV. Hey. No.
Who I like, man, shout out to Jitness. Shout out to Trig.
That's right.
Yeah, shout out my nigga
You know what I mean? Big no name a lot of people I would shout out, but yeah, shout out to Trig, who else? Kilroy, the Ghost. We be in different lanes, you know, different circles. So shout out to Tom Red.
You better get there. Different lanes. You better get there,
Who
homie.
else? Man, shout out Retro Izzy, real.
Shout out my motherfucking little brother, Retro Izzy, nigga.
Woo.
Hottest producer in the city, if you ask me.
Retro Izzy.
Shout out Fredo Too Crazy. He just dropped the tape, man. He one of the young boys coming up. Man, I can't even think all the way, man. He named a lot of people, man. There's a lot of people. He shout out Div. Shout out Trig.
We gotta shout out baby boy Zay.
Shout out Zay. Zay
Artist, man. He got down family, man. I love work.
Okay. Shout out Zay.
Was that the homie that was singing?
That's on 4 seasons.
Yeah, that's him.
I'm telling you, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
At y'all live joint at the...
Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
Brother crazy voice
He got
about
a real
Richard
dope.
since D'Angelo.
He got a real.
Come on. I gotta hear this nigga.
Yeah, he on the tape.
Hold on, let me say. Watch his Booth the Streets.
Oh, that's him.
I've been watching his Booth the Streets
Yeah,
episode.
and he rap. He can rap if he wants to.
Yeah.
Like, he got a booth in the streets where he go off.
Okay, that's hard.
But like vocally, like
Singing
singing wise,
Shout out.
I'm putting my bag on Zay every time.
That's hard.
Woo.
Man.
Y'all niggas hard, man. I fuck with the You know I fuck with
Hey,
it.
we fucking with you,
Shout out
man.
I know. Y'all made that trip. Y'all niggas don't know how this shit feel, man. For real. Y'all,
Man,
I mean,
appreciate
no
y'all.
cap, man. 6 months ago, I was in a prison cell.
I definitely know how I
You
feel.
feel me? For 13 fucking years. You feel me?
Oh,
13
salute
years
you,
and
bro.
change.
bro.
Welcome home, bro. Salute you,
And
bro. Solid nigga shit.
yeah. And like I said, me and my man King Tech, and we rode together for 20 years. You know what I mean? I'm from the country. From the folk.
Wait, Tech from down here?
Tuck went to school here.
Oh,
Yes.
man, yeah, I knew Tech, man.
Yeah. Tuck went to school here in Brunswick
You
County.
know about like fevers and shit like that?
Hey,
Yeah, shout out Sir RJ too.
yeah, shout
Shout out,
out
Sir
to my man Sir RJ. Hey, Lonnie B, Mad Skills,
we like
all
that.
us grew up together. You know what I mean?
My brother ready to come on. We the reason why I was called New Field. I don't know if you know.
The New
He
Field.
changed from.
That's right.
I know.
Because the old field was back in the day burnt
Yeah.
down. But I used
17 years ago,
Word.
we be home.
to word.
Yeah,
Hey, shout your brother out, bro.
free Jesse Luke, nigga. Free Jesse Luke. That's Sir RJ right hand.
Touchdown song.
Hey, shout out Common too. Shout out Common, man.
Word,
For sure.
word, man. So Like I said, man, it's a blessing.
I got big love down here when I was coming. I ain't gonna lie, I love the Farmville and all this shit.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
And it's all the folk. It's all
It's all the
folk. Like,
it's all the folk. You know what I mean? Me and Chuck, we used to do our second Saturdays. Second Saturdays in Farmville.
We was first and the third.
Yeah, we was second, man. Chuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had on my off the muscle shit. We brought Juvenile out. He was a couple years out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when my dog Mac been with it. He performed that joint.
Mac, yeah.
Shout out to Farmville. Shout out to Farmville, y'all.
Yeah. Shout out Farmville, bro. Like for real. I don't know if y'all know too. Now that I'm thinking about it, shout out Nina Ross.
Nina Ross, yeah.
Yeah, she from Farmville.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was right there working in my studio and everything. Like, shout out her manager, Brittany, Chrissy, like, they're my people.
Okay.
For real, like, shout out to be goddamn, she be snapping.
Yeah.
For real, she working right now.
That's right. Lady Rage, Farmville.
Oh yeah,
Lady Rage.
I want to shout out, while we doing that, shout out to Saint. That's a new artist about to come out with a project. And shout out Mal too, man.
Oh yeah, shout out Mal,
artist and producer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yup.
No doubt, man.
Hey man, like I said once again. Look, one thing about this show, this is my shit.
Yeah.
So you can talk all night. I don't give a fuck. Give your shout outs, nigga.
Yeah,
Give your shout outs right here,
I'm trying to
nigga.
think,
This is people's shit.
the industry shit I be listening, or I can say the people that's not from out here. What I been listening to, man? We just was riding.
Noah be listening to the.
Man,
Every time I'm in the car with Noah, bro, he puts me on.
No.
Hey, shout out Sauce Walker. Hold on. I be listening to Sauce
Yeah,
Walker.
me too.
I been listening to Key Glock new project. I fuck with that.
Key Glock, that's my
Glaucoma
nigga.
too.
Yup.
Niggas Glaucoma too. That joint is crazy.
That's just crazy.
I listen to Nip, Dove. I listen to Gotti. I listen to ESCG. Man, I listen to Babyface, Ray, Peasy, Ransom.
I'm fucking with that Detroit shit.
So look, on your way there,
Hey, Bro Giovanni, Larry June, Dom Kennedy.
Woo.
Man, who else? Man, I be listening to a lot of stuff. Draco the Ruler, Ralphie the Plug,
Okay.
Mozzie.
So look, on your way to I-95, what y'all gonna listen to? Be real. Be real.
I was bullshit.
What y'all gonna listen to?
Noah was the DJ. I was
Yeah, alright, so what we listen to? I listen to ESTG,
Yeah.
Baby
The nigga Ransom. Payroll Giovanni.
I gotta get on payroll. They said payroll hot.
Yeah, Westside Gun, Conway.
Shout out to Conway. Like I said, you have to on Conway. Don't get it fucked up. You have to on Conway.
We started off with Thank the Plug, my last song.
His last
We
song.
started off with that.
Yeah, that was all of them. Then we was here.
Yeah, that's right. That shit.
Sauce Walker, I think it was like the last song we was playing too.
Yeah, I think we saw.
Hold up.
Maxo Cream from Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the last
Fuck
one.
with him.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Maxo Cream. MPG. Keep it on point. Maxo Cream. Keep it on point.
No, I ain't gonna lie, like, but I know, like again, like, bro, I really know this man. This man is my family. So like, people in the boom bap society be thinking like Noah is this type of person or whatever. He's just strictly in his joint. I'd be like, bro, y'all don't know, cuz.
Nah.
But if you was to hop in the car with this man, if you just listen to his music, if you only listen to his music and you've never been around him, he's gonna play shit that you're never gonna think he's gonna play like.
Okay.
And he be digging like, I'm talking about people that ain't even got down, made no major hit yet. Like he be on that shit like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, who the fuck is this? Like he played the Sauce. I fuck with Sauce. He played the Sauce Walker joint while on the way down this bitch in like 10, 13 seconds in the joint. I'm like, cuz who is? Like Sauce Walker. I'm like, hell no. I'm like,
Hey, no. You say who the fuck is this?
bro, that nigga did, bro.
That's what I
He
did.
did,
Nah,
bro.
yo,
Sauce Walker,
for real.
Sosa,
I listen to shit. I like to listen to shit that I can't do. You feel me? Like, so I might listen to Future, the Baby. Like, I don't want to, like, I know I could do the boom bap, the lyrical shit, but I don't want to listen to a lot of them cats because I don't want to sound like them. cause I got that down pat, like that lane. So man, I listen to some, you know, auto tunes, SoundCloud shit, cause I can't do that.
That's right.
So I can just enjoy it. You know what I mean? I don't want none of that stuff that subconsciously like influence me. Now I'm rapping like this, man. So I like to listen to shit I can ride to. So. Ain't nothing against my own music. A lot of my own, that's not ride music. A lot of my music is personal. You feel me? Like, and I write it from a personal place. So that's not. I don't even listen to my shit. Once I get that shit out and I express it, man,
I ain't gonna lie.
Help somebody. You know what I mean?
I never listen to the music like I put out.
No.
That might just
like I said, I don't look at the podcast.
I
don't look at the podcast we put up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I never listen to the music unless like we got a show or something and I gotta brush up on something like riding around. Like I never listen to like I remember like 3 days after Richmond Brave came out and my little nigga from the hood hopping Cobbin was going to the store and he was like, bro, why the fuck you ain't put this on the tape? I'm like, bro, this don't even fit the tape, bro. Are you hearing this? You're like, bro, this shit crazy. I'm like, he like, bro, you supposed to be riding around listening to Richmond Brave. I'm like, bro, it's already out. What I'm gonna keep listening for?
It's in the universe. You know what I'm saying?
It's already there.
Yeah,
I did that.
I listen to my stuff when I'm trying to like hear it, make sure it's right, make sure it's mixed right, make sure you know, and like he said,
once it's out, it's out.
Unless I gotta perform it, I just want other people to.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I get inspired like by listening to other people, bro. Like I'm not no hater. Like I can listen to, like you know what I mean. Me and him been talking for the last week. Like I got a homeboy like that, no bullshit. And it's one of the homeboys. Shout out both man. Like he one of my homeboys. That nobody would think he lives in the country and like hoodest nigga in the world. And he walk in his crib, he playing country music. Like yeah, fuck your head up. No bullshit.
Yeah.
It was crazy because I ain't even really named none of the artists I listen to. That's how underground the motherfuckers I listen to.
Who that?
I be listening to. I mean, you did name like I listen to Ransom.
Yeah.
Fleet Lords, Stove God.
Oh yeah, I listen to Stove God.
Stove God.
You know.
I don't know none of the name you said.
Rock Morrissey.
Yeah, I know Rock.
But that's how diverse this shit is though.
It's like why I said what I said when I said like, but it's not for me. That don't mean, or I might didn't find it yet, or it's not for me.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying.
I
can never sit here and be like a nigga. I can never sit here and be like a nigga trash, bro. It's not for me.
That's right. Not for me.
That's right. That's God is crazy, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't even never heard of him. Like, I definitely would listen.
Yeah. That's like you said. That's a. I mean, it's for me or it's not for me.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm never gonna be like, oh, this is trash. I'm gonna be like, bro, like.
Never.
Bro, like.
Never.
You can look at me and see what type of nigga I am. Nigga goddamn play Uzi. I might goddamn nod my head, but whoever in control of the zone, I'm gonna listen to it while he on that. But when I'm riding around, I'm not gonna play Uzi. I'm not mad at him. Nigga, platinum artist, so he for somebody. He just ain't for me.
I listen to Hot 97, but I'm not gonna listen to it like in my rotation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I listen, like if it came on the radio or something, I probably nod and everything. Like, okay,
yeah,
he getting this thing off.
Yeah, I listen to that's what I listen to these days. Like we used to have mixtapes we could listen to or whatever.
Yes.
Now we got like YouTube or whatever, Spotify, Pandora, all that. But at the same time, damn, I was about to say, I be listening to damn, what is it? Like it's kind of like a mixtape app. Can't
What's that? Spin Further?
Okay.
Yeah, with the underground jobs, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Oh yeah. Next time you on Spin Brother, look up Fuck Your Bud. That's my first tape, man. I'm on that bitch too.
Yeah, see, that's why I go back and tap. Like, if I hear something new, fresh, I want to go back and hear all the old shit.
That's what I do though. Like that's what I do. Like if I when I first got on EST, like I was so wild off him. I was like, bro, this shit can't be true. Like I can't fuck with this nigga this much. Then I was like, bro, let me start going back.
EST is crazy.
Dude, yeah. Like he knows something. Like He
Kentucky shit.
yeah, he know what I know, like, for a fact. Like, for real.
Hey, shout out Dusty Noyles, Lloyd Scope, and Bub Styles too. Those my New York partners.
For sure.
Fan Biz too. Shout out to the Bay Area.
That's what I was about to say. I had a little brain joint. I be listening to like radio shows, different shows, like on Shady 45.
Oh yeah.
Tuesdays, my Tony Touch at 10 o'clock. Thursdays, I'm gonna be listening to that Static Selector at 7 because I know them shows is gonna play the genre of music that I like more. So
Yeah, you just gotta find your envelope, bro. Like, that's all it is.
Like for real, you know, since you in tune with that world, that's what like, it's crazy, bro, because I'm from Cali and I'm from Richmond, and it's crazy to think like Rosenberg be playing my music.
Indeed.
And that's crazy to me, like, they think that I'm from the West Coast and the South, and now, like, really, I owe a lot to, like, that whole lane, you feel me? And I that wasn't something that was planned, you know?
People don't even know that lane exists.
Nah,
When I put my peoples on music I listen to, like my man stuff like Ride, and they be like, yo man, that shit you listen to, man, put me to sleep. I be like, they be like, who is these niggas? And I show them on the Instagram, they be like, oh damn, niggas already.
Nah, catch is lit.
And
Everybody got an envelope, bro.
But
Like,
that's,
everything ain't for everybody, bro.
yeah.
But sometimes people don't appreciate the music or want to appreciate it until they know it's a so-called
Yeah,
something.
that's whack. Like he said, like,
a lot of
he
people
said
have that
everybody
respect,
applause when you got that little touching the rim, like he said in time, like everybody got down wanna applause when you touching the rim, like that's whack. Like, if you sweet, you sweet. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you got down recording this shit in the goddamn trash bag. If the junk sweet, you sweet. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say you sweet. You know what I'm saying?
To me, that like that whole world, that's underground hip hop, right? That's like, and not only is underground, I think it's like you got signed artists, unsigned artists. To me, like that lane is underground. That's different from being unsigned, because a lot of, you got a lane of artists that's not signed that want to be signed. Then you got a whole lane of artists who independent and they underground. Like it's an underground community, and I had to learn that. Like it's a circuit and it's a whole subculture, and I feel like I've been able to tap into that world and pattern myself and get in that world. You feel me? Like, so there's people like you know what I'm saying? You tapped in, you've been seeing things I've been doing, but he know, like, it be people in Richmond, it's like, they don't understand, they wondering how I got a clothing store, and I'm like, bro,
there's people in Richmond that just know a clothing store, don't even know you rap.
And to me, that's cool.
Charged up.
Yeah, and that's still a blessing though, because it's like,
what's the address again?
106 West Broad. Like, to me, that's the thing, bro. It's like, I'm not the type of person where it's like I purposely been doing my thing, and I didn't even care to be in the forefront. Like, if you know about my music and you know I rap and you know about like some of the things, that's cool, because you know, and that's because you tapped into the underground.
That's right.
And then you got the whole other world where it's like, you know, it might be people that's like, who is he? Bro ain't lit. But they now, I feel like it's starting to come around full circle where people know, like, dang, bro, you really been doing this thing like independently. Yeah, you know, that's right.
I really like seen the cat at the store yesterday, and I hadn't ran into him in a minute. Shout out to Bo Jackson, he a young artist.
Okay.
You know, I was telling him like, yo, we got Big Noah on the show tomorrow or not. You know what I mean? He was like, Richmond? I was like, yeah. I was like charged up. He was like, yeah, he's at the store. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he was too familiar with the music, but like you said, you know about the store.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing.
It's niggas that been in this, like, when I'm talking about, like, shout to my little nigga Cozy, like, that nigga lit, he from Moses, like, but they young and they hood niggas, so like, I'm sitting there talking with him like 2 weeks ago, I'm like, bro, you know I gotta tell you with no old, he's like, who was that? I'm like, bro, charged up, you ain't been, no, that store sweet as a bitch, dude rap. I'm like, bro, the whole store came off rap. You're like, for real? I said, bro, and this what I do, like, this is my way of giving back, like just being real and being honest with the young niggas. Like, I'm like, bro, you're worried about views.
being seen.
He got a fucking property off it, music. Who you think more lit? Yo, 20, cause dude lit though. He got 250,000 views on some of that shit. But can you cash that on and goddamn pay for your kid shit with that?
That's right.
Cause he definitely got them taking care of his family all that shit.
So like you said, utilizing and monetizing.
Like, bro, and that's the thing, like, back, 20 years ago, bro, people like P, right? P's a street dude, from the projects. Back in that time period, he's showing people, like, look, I'm from the project. This is how you get it off of this shit, right? Over the last 20 years, that it's changed. I feel like cats like Nip was on it, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, like Nip.
I always,
R.I.P. Nip.
I don't even know if you know, bro. Like that's exactly why I call you. I'd be like, bro, you Richmond Nipsey.
I know people be saying,
you is,
but like, bro, Nip is a hood dude, and he was trying to tell people that, and I feel like the wild.
Hey, no, you gotta embrace that shit, bro. I realized that shit after I went to prison. Yeah. You gotta embrace that shit, bro.
Hey, look, I ain't even going whole.
Embrace. Let me say. This is what I wanted to say back to what he alluded to. You alluded to. I'm like, I purposely wanted to build. Like, if you're trying to build something, you could build. Like, I'm not the type of dude. I don't care about being popular, right? Popularity comes with success, but I wanted to build a movement. When I look at, like you said, State Pop, Rockefeller, Rough Riders, All Money In, all of these things, like people was focused on building a movement. And when you build a movement, the movement got to be bigger than you. So that if you fail, the next person can fill that role. As long as the movement keep going, that's what's the most important. So people know Charged Up, but they might not know about me all the way.
Right. Charged Up though.
I'm good, you feel me? Like,
it's a collective, but it's a collective. Charged Up, it's a name, it's a brand, it's an entity.
It's a brand. As long as the brand is strong, bro, I could back away. And Josh could put out an album. I could back away, and Jitters could put out an album. I could back away, and whoever is next in line. As long as the brand's strong, that's all I be trying to do, bro. I'm just a spokesperson for the brand.
I seen you do a fire breakdown about streams as compared to being able to sell merch. I was watching maybe an interview.
I learned some shit from that. Yeah.
Nah, that's what people don't realize, bro. You can't. And let me just say this: you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna just say what worked for me. Streams, like if you chase the streams and trying to run up your streams to get a deal, you just gotta look at the end of the day. If you could reach that many people and you can monetize it in a different way,
why not?
Why not? You feel me? Like, I'm not chasing a deal. For one, like most of my music is not like being played in the club. Most of my music is not for the radio or it's because I'm lit. I'm trying to build a following based on people's personal connection to me, who I am and what I stand for, right? So it's like, if I could reach 100,000 people, 100,000 streams is not worth much. If I could reach 100,000 people and convince them to give me $1, that's $100,000. That's right. I'm making the same money as a doctor. You feel me? So it's really about what people want. Right. What you want out of this. Do you want to be known or you want to be rich? I'm trying to get rich.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, ain't no fool in the building, y'all.
Big north side shit, you heard me.
Check. Let's go.
And we ain't up to the hood, got a couple bills. Serving choppers, video, Biggie's Uncle Phil. Fuck the good, ain't nothing like a little whip. On my advance of work, tell a little fucking deal. Y'all acting busy, shooting like a movie. Ready to die, make a Biggie and it movie. Straight drop, breaking switches, signing up. Work, dance, and take that, shot and shoot up. Bitch seen a bitch nigga, Jenny Lopez. From Shannon, Godfather, you like a fucking old head. Easy got him lying like a fucking dough head. You a bitch, no sub, tell him no say. Look, gonna tell something, go fed. Hood love me, 100 niggas throwing us ass. Tombstone, you go down, I'ma fucking down. And we ain't no tell the hood count a couple million. Serving choppers being low, big as Uncle Bill. Fucking Jada, bitch, I'm nothing like a little Will. Need my advance of work, tell the label fucking deal. And we ain't no tell the hood count a couple million. Serving choppers being low, big as Uncle Bill. Fucking Jada, bitch, I'm nothing like a little Will. On my advance of work, tell the label fucking deal.
Niggas cops in the block watching. Yeah, I'm scary, hella paranoid. Keep a pistol cocked, cause they all plotting. Straight through, hanging from the tree, blood on the lead, jet core riding. Big shower city, wait still, wedding cake, front seat of back. Hard to be like Illmatic in my hometown, but a real savage. Felonies in my family tree, got a crackhead in a pill addict. Yeah, I'm trying to hide my world right, world dark, cause my earth died. Black clouds and I see skies for the dead slaves under 95. I'ma run it up till we all eat. Fuck 80-20, this is my pie. Got angels who be looking down, few birds die, yeah, I'm sky high, wanna testify. Don't try to up on the fly. Even in my blood, I get to fly. And I can't lie, we never die. Took the test of time and I passed it. A lot of hard work, but these suckers keep thinking it's magic. Don't come, he just goes, this shit get trash. My business with no, he been cooking these classes. Man, them boys cold fox up, keep giving them ass.
And we ain't up tell the hood count a couple mil. Serving junkies being low, big as Uncle Bill. Fucking Jada, bitch, I'm nothing like a little Will. On my advance of work, tell the label fucking deal. And we ain't up tell the hood count a couple mil. Serving junkies being low, big as Uncle Bill. Fucking Jada, bitch, I'm nothing like a little Will. On my advance of work, tell the label fucking deal.
Huh? 804. Huh? Yo, we ain't finished. Hey, no. We ain't finished, son. No. Son, I ain't lying, y'all. Fetch it with that. Big no!
Talk to him.
Let's show you that story. Really that story. We're talking real Richmond. Big P shit. When y'all want outside or nothing, you know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah.
Shout out GP.
Ball niggas talking about that hoop it up. They'll shoot you on the court, they had to scoop you up. The way we beat you back, and blew you us, two of us. Street crazy, the streets will fucking chew you up. And niggas get shot in line in Fahrenheit. Cause I died for minds, ain't never scared of night. I'm talking needle with the braids on the shit, nigga. The police ain't have to tell us you a bitch, nigga. Riding with a chopper, we ain't have a switch, nigga. Bro, where you from? We ain't had to fish, nigga. Y'all was on boom back. You was carrying sticks, nigga. We was carrying 2 straps. Y'all can never get me. This that fuck with a bumper on raw shit. This that fuck RBA. This that bitch. This that we gon' dog shit. This before that dog food raw shit. This that JD all the way to Chamber. This that box Chevy in the fucking paint glow. This that yellow shit putting in the bango. This that Richmond shit. Tell him if he ain't know.
It's that if you wanna carry it, get it step really over till you bury it. Back to college days, dropping out the KD. Back strip clubs were sitting on Gray Street. We used to hit the BP on that was it. Parking lot, beat club on Sunday, stupid with a little freak. Shot on the flood zone to make me slip. Back on Broad Street was lit, Boulevard, every fit. We used to get chicken right next to the hex. With the 368 Richmond right along with the X. In the action tall team, all white flakes. That's hat, this before.
Bump with a bumper on Broad shit. This that fuck RBA, this the RBA. This that heat for me on blue dog shit. This before fat dog food raw shit. This that chamber, y'all ready chamber. This that box Chevy in the fucking payload. This that yellow shit dropped in the payload. This that Richmond shit, tell him if he ain't know.
Yo, what up, Big No?
You already know.
Hey, look. I'm a petty nigga. I need one more. I'm a petty nigga. We about to get up out of here, though. I'm waiting for my lad to come back. I'm waiting for my lad to come back. Mike, start that shit over, Mike. I'm waiting for my lad to come back. Fuck this. We gotta go out of here.
Let that line
Summertime in.
Huh?
We in the blow 3-4 right now.
No, big no, let's go.
We in the 4-3-4. Dolphin, Virginia, shout out Louisville.
Shout out Retro is on the beat, man.
Hey,
Big 88 shit, man. It don't matter what's in front of me, I'ma face it. I ain't really got the time, I got the patience. Funny how when I'm in the hood, I feel the safest. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'ma make it. I ain't really got the time, I ain't really got the time. I ain't really got the time, I ain't really got the time. I'm on the bottom, they don't know about that. I hold the money, still ain't got back. Ain't in my vocab, they say I won't back. Split it in something, I said I go back. I ain't got time, I ain't got no watch. Niggas just hear me say they want out the block. Boogeyman, run them on the side. You had to smoke before you run them on the block. But I ain't got time for it, I got a line for it. All the ride for it, let's see do the time for you. They'll say I love you, but they'll let me slide for you. Say you wanna die for you, Lord, you never mind for you. I ain't matter what's in front of me, I'ma face it. I ain't really got the time, I got the patience. Funny how when I'm in the hood, I feel the safest. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'ma make it. I ain't really got the time, I ain't really got the time. I ain't really got the time, I ain't really got the time.
Come on.
I had to come up with a plan, work to see it through. In a world full of fake, they hate to see the truth. When they ask who the difference, see that we the proof. When it all fall apart, will they believe in you? Give you a hand up, help you to stand up, allow you to fall down, around with your fans up, invest in you, still protecting you. When they say the worst, they still see the best in you. I had to tighten my circle, I was alone in the gym. You know they love to applaud when you start touching the rim. Why you wait till they say it, but you ain't seen it up here. Celebrating my losses and sucking teeth for my wins, and that's that fake shit.
What's in front of me, I'ma face it. I ain't really got the time, got the patience. Funny how when I'm in the hood, I feel the safest. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'ma make it. I ain't really got the time, I ain't really got the time. I ain't really got the time, I ain't really got the time.
I ain't really got the time. Yes. Flexing with Dex podcast.
Richmond Brave out now, all streaming platforms.
Get that shit, you heard me?
Make sure you pick up some merch. We got the physical copies. Richmond Brave t-shirts.
T-shirts, mobile and at the store,
Yes,
Broad
sir.
Street. You know what I mean? We in the beach next week. Guess what? We in the beach, so we got to that.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I mean? You know what I mean?
Man, pull up on us. We got a lot of shows coming up. Make sure you follow us. Ed Charles, Noah O.
I am _Northside No, man. The North know me.
So
Yes, sir.
where y'all at next week now?
Man, we
Virginia
in
Beach.
Norfolk.
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 We in Norfolk next week.
Next week, Norfolk.
The week after that, we in the beach.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The week after that, we in DC.
Yeah.
Okay. Charged up.
We all over, man.
We all over, man. It's a
Charged up
movement. It's a
88
movement.
Big 88 shit, big charged up shit, you know what I mean?
That's right.
You know what I mean? We hit the national with Benny the Butcher.
Woo, woo.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
I don't even.
What date is
I don't
that?
think
What
they
date
know.
is that?
That's
April
April 23rd. April
April
23rd.
23rd.
April 20th.
Something in the water, we gonna pull up on that shit too.
Yes, sir.
You
We're
know
gonna
what I
be in the
mean?
building. Flexible Dex, we're gonna be in the building.
Man, but this all, you know what I'm saying? We from Richmond, but this for all Virginia, man. We
For
just
sure,
trying to
man.
put on for this shit, man. We from Richmond, but you can catch us. We gonna be all around the whole area,
We
man.
pulling up, man.
DC.
Shout out to 434.
That's right.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out Brunswick. Shout out Lawrenceville. Shout out Farmville. Y'all already know who I am, man. Nino, you already know me.
Yes, sir.
Big
Thank
flex.
you, bro.
Hey,
Appreciate y'all for real, man.
appreciate y'all. Hey, oh, my motherfucking nephew, I fuck with you, man. Hey, Big No. Hey, you family, you already know.
For sure, huh?
You already know. Hey, Flexible Dex, Sunday Night Live shit, B Jizzle, OTM, Off the Fucking Muscle, Bum Mike in the building, VA Falls in the building. Yo, it's another one. You know how we do. Flexible Dex, 434 shit. My nephew, Brother Joshua in the building, 804. Flex, Dex, yes, let's go. See you next week, y'all.